We only have one more heat to go here, as this is heat number 10 of round number 1. We have had a good variety of winners so far. Bubba Wallace, Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer, we got Brad Keselowski, we've got numerous others. And now the question is, who else is going to join the other winners? Let's take a look at the final starting lineup here for this last heat of round 1. So starting on the pole, the most popular driver forever, it seems like, Dale Earnhardt Jr., who's driving a throwback, like a very, very to-the-touch throwback to his rookie season in 2000. And just like Jimmy Johnson, he's also throwing in the rookie stripe because Dale Jr. has never raced here at North Wilkesboro either. Technically, quite a few drivers have never raced here like Kyle Busch, but just for the fun and games, Jr. and Johnson are going to have the rookie stripes. Speaking of Kyle Busch, he is in the second spot, and he's going to have a little throwback to Ernie Irvan, who I want to add is also doing a Skittles throwback at Darlington, but he's also doing the M&M's throwback here. So he's going to start in second. The first Summer Showdown champion is starting in third in this heat. His car has not changed to the 52 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet. How about Brett Moffitt? Brett Moffitt has currently 4 wins in the Truck Series and could be a good, huge threat for the win here today. Allmendinger is in 5th. That is not Joey Logano in 6th. That is Helio Castroneves. The IndyCar legend is here in the 68 car for another Roger Penske entry. Could he pull off an upset here today? In the final row, we got Bill Elliott. The wonderful Bill Elliott is starting in 7th, and alongside him, Parker Kligerman is in 8th. As the cars are starting to roll here, we are going to finish this round. Heat number 10 is here. Anything can happen. We've had Bubba Wallace, we have Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer, among others win, including Brad Keselowski, Ward Burton, Chase Elliott, Daniel Suarez, among others. Who's going to join him? Who's going to earn 100 points? Can Dale Jr. win from the pole, which has been a pretty good spot so far? And Kyle Busch win from second place? That's also been a very good spot. But guys, drivers out of the back like Bill Elliott, AJ Allmendinger, and Ken Schrader, they know how to race to the front. So the question is, can they move themselves and can they gain 100 points? Coming off of turn number 4 here, 15 laps to go. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Wilkesboro. Down in turn number 1, this is going to be Junior as he goes into turn number 1. Moffitt. Look at Moffitt to the inside of Kyle Busch as they're going to be 3 wide into turn number 3. And Kyle Busch is going to lose a few spots, and look at him, 3 wide, almost 4 wide as they come off of turn number 4, and it looks like Junior is going to lead that lap. As look at this, as a whole new crew of drivers are behind as Allmendinger is now in second, and he is going hard in the paint as he's going to look for the lead. Look at AJ Allmendinger down to the inside as he is going to take the lead away from Junior as we have a good gaggle of cars behind. Look at Bill Elliott to the inside now. As now Moffitt is in 4th as he and Schrader are battling side by side, and it looks like Moffitt should have the nose ahead. But the question is, for how long as Allmendinger sweeps way up high on the racetrack. And Schrader gets bumped by Parker Kligerman, and he gets wrecked. Caution is out here at North Wilkesboro. So AJ Allmendinger is not going to run away from this race just yet. As we go to turn number 4, look at Moffitt to the inside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. sweeps high, into the wall goes Dale Earnhardt Jr. And that's going to relegate Junior to 4th as Moffitt is now 3rd, Bill Elliott is 2nd, and how about the short track driver AJ Allmendinger in the lead? So the big loser so far has got to be Ken Schrader, who is running in last at the moment. Replay time, let's take a look at what happened to Ken Schrader. Coming off of turn number 4 here, Parker Kligerman, he did not time it right as he tried to get in behind Schrader, but he just got a little too close, and Schrader ended up losing it. And look at Castroneves. I think, yeah, he sealed the deal as he gets some damage to the front of his car. Ken Schrader is going to get some damage to the rear of his car. Even though there's a little bit of damage, it's nothing too worrisome. At least I wouldn't worry about it. As Schrader, he is currently going to be in 7th. as we're going to take another look here at one thing I'm a little surprised about as this race has progressed is how much that high line has really come into play. Because you see Elliott in second, Brett Moffitt, they're on the high side, and even Castroneves, who at the time was last. Kyle Busch was behind this incident, and I'm actually curious how Kyle Busch was able to get through this. Kyle Busch, look at him with evasive maneuvering, moves down to the inside here, and that's how Kyle Busch gets into, I believe that is the, what is that, 4th position? No, 5th, because he's behind Brett Moffitt and Dale Earnhardt Jr. So as the field has gotten the 1 to go here, AJ Allmendinger has 1 career win in the Cup Series, and that came at Watkins Glen in 2014. Allmendinger has been struggling to keep the momentum in that team, but can Allmendinger redeem himself here? But he has a couple of good drivers behind him, including Bill Elliott, Brett Moffitt, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kyle Busch. So we're only going to have 6 laps to go here to determine the winner. How long can Allmendinger hold on for? As we come off of turn number 4 here, the green is underway. We are racing here. Brett Moffitt did that little thing where he went to the high side to try to give a little bit of momentum. I wonder if that's going to come into play as we go through turns 1 and 2, and here goes Moffitt to the inside of Bill Elliott. Castroneves to the inside of Kyle Busch farther in the back. But Moffitt, it looks like he's going to move into second as he's going to pass Bill Elliott, and does so. Coming down the front straightaway here, only 5 laps to go. As now Allmendinger's in the lead. How about Moffitt second, Elliott third, Junior fourth. Castroneves is going to challenge Junior, and he gets him loose. Move up, move up, move up. Oh, jeez. Boy, that could have been huge as Junior continues here with lots of damage to the right side of his car. And guys, Moffitt is catching AJ Allmendinger here with only 4 laps to go. I was about to say 3, but it's actually 4 laps to go. Ken Schrader underneath Castroneves for 5th. And Moffitt is totally catching Allmendinger as Allmendinger swings up high. And, oh, I think Allmendinger got into the wall. That is not good, as Moffitt is now side by side with AJ Allmendinger for the lead. But the question, I don't think it's going to last long. But guys, I wonder if Allmendinger, can he come back? As Allmendinger is now back, as Moffitt swings a little high, and Allmendinger now goes down to the inside. Allmendinger is not giving up on this battle with 2 laps to go as we got almost trouble behind, as Schrader almost turns Dale Earnhardt Jr. Going back to the lead, Allmendinger has not given up on Brett Moffitt. As we go through turn number 3, Moffitt and Allmendinger are still nose to tail. Allmendinger swings a little bit high, trying to get a little bit of momentum here as the white flag is out. Castroneves looking to the inside of Dale Jr. for 5th. Nope, 4th, as we are still focusing on this battle here as Brett Moffitt down the back straightaway. Bill Elliott 3rd. How about that for him? But it's all Brett Moffitt as he comes off of turn number 4 here. One more run from Allmendinger, but it's not going to be enough as Allmendinger gets in the wall and Brett Moffitt wins the final heat here in round 1 of the Summer Showdown. Whew, let's take a breather, guys. Jeez. So, Brett Moffitt, guys. What an incredible season Brett Moffitt has had so far. And it is continuing here as he wins the final heat and will earn him 100 points. Allmendinger second, followed by Bill Elliott, Helio Castroneves. Dale Jr. does finish 5th. He is able to salvage it after a poor run. Parker Kligerman is able to gain 2 spots to finish 6th. Ken Schrader 7th. And then how about the biggest loser, Kyle Busch, finishing in 8th. So to round out, no one earned enough points to crack the top 10, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. has the most points from Heat 10 at 157 points. Brett Moffitt, the winner, has now 152 points. Then another tie with Kyle Busch and AJ Allmendinger as they both have 132 points apiece. Ken Schrader at 127 points. Helio Castroneves now has 112 points. Bill Elliott has 107. No one from Heat 10 is in this part of the standings. But notice how much the points have or have not had an effect on position changes in the overall standings. And then finally at the very bottom, Parker Kligerman has 82 points. Parker Kligerman is now tied with Carl Long. Round 1 is complete, but we have another round to go. But before we get to that, on Friday, I will have some announcements to make when we come back. I will announce all the people that will help me with the A main feature event. I will send out replies to everyone that applied before the announcement video will be published. I will also announce the updated format to round 2 of the Summer Showdown. Finally, there are 2 announcements I will make regarding Griff Dog Productions as a whole. That will all happen this Friday. Until then, thank you guys for watching up to this point. 1.5 hours of content just for round 1 of Heats is a lot, but it all matters. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to this shindig, and ring the bell to notify you when my videos are published. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you this Friday.